Plaintiff Saul Raxlin says his lifelong friend ruined their relationship and his brand new PlayStation 5 by dumping beer into it. He's suing for $900 for repairs and emotional distress. Defendant Nick Costello claims the plaintiff was too drunk to remember anything that happened that night, and he definitely did not dump a beer into his precious PS5.
Saul, you are suing your friend Nicholas. Tell me what your suit's about.
I'm here to sue Nicolas Costello for the sum total of $900, $700 for the damages to the PlayStation 5, as well as $200 for emotional distress caused by the events, as well as...
So you're okay now?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how long did you go without your PlayStation?
Well, it took a while for it to be repaired, but...
How many days?
2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yeah.
Have you sought counseling? No, go ahead.
No, Your Honor,
Tell your case. I shouldn't be making jokes. Go ahead.
It's okay. Me and Mr. Costello, as well as a couple of our other friends, we have a gaming group that we called Barbecue Chicken Alert. I don't know if you...
I've had barbecue chicken.
When we're playing someone who's worse than us, they're barbecue chicken. That's it.
Well, when I was a kid, if someone was worse than us, they were toast.
Toast, yeah. I like barbecue chicken more than toast.
So now it's, you're toast. But now you're saying you're barbecue chicken.
Yeah. Anyways, Your Honor, we were having a couple of our friends over from the barbecue group, Barbecue Chicken Alert. And, I had acquired this PS5 previously, and I would just like to point out how difficult it was to acquire. I have pieces of articles about how difficult it was when the strife that it caused when it initially came out.
I see some articles here that...
On the day that it was released, it sold out, and there were fights at Walmart.
There were fights in front of Walmart for people trying to get the PS5.
Yes, there was a great shortage, and no one was able to really get it apart from a select few.
So now it's the night of the party,
yes.
Chicken thing.
Barbecue Chicken Alert.
And you guys are playing on PlayStation. What were you playing?
Call of Duty. We had a couple of friends over. We having a couple of drinks. Nice little session on a Saturday, playing a little Call of Duty, getting a little buzz on.
He is just drinking the entire time. And, Your Honor, I'm quite an experienced drinker. I know how to have a drink or two. But this guy, he drinks like a college freshman.
Okay. And throughout the entire night, Mr. Costello is being disrespectful in my home.
How?
Well, he's leaving drinks around. He's acting like a frat boy. He's spilling stuff everywhere. He's being loud. He keeps wanting to turn the music on. And I still live with my mother. So, it's not just, it's not just me living there. And he's not just disrespecting me. He's disrespecting her.
That's not
Whenever I'm at his home, I'm always respectful. His mother loves me. I always help him, if we're having some beers, I'll help him take the cans out and stuff. But so throughout the entire night, he kept leaving his beer right next to the PlayStation. And I had to keep telling him, listen, this is brand new. This is my baby right now. It's 2 weeks old at this point.
Please don't leave your beer there, because if it spills, it could ruin the place. Okay.
Brand new.
Knowing that this was a brand new PlayStation 5, and knowing how OCD he is, I would never do that.
That's
I would
just
never
not
do that.
true, Your Honor. So he keeps acting belligerent throughout the entire night. It gets more and more heated. He starts taking one of the controllers with him to the bathroom. He's just weird. He's throughout the entire time he's making remarks about it.
He was far too drunk to remember any of this firsthand, like he presented it. Objection.
Okay.
This whole thing angers me to a point where I'm like, all right, everyone, I need you to leave.
I put an empty cup, a completely empty cup, next to his PlayStation.
Yes.
I set it down. That's the last straw. He's like, everyone, get out, get out, get out, get out.
Because I can't deal with this.
You just decided everyone out.
So the next morning, I notice my PlayStation isn't turning on. I notice there's a smell of beer, as well as a clear puddle on the floor underneath. Doesn't take a mathematician. No, 2 + 2 = 4. He's the only one that's been leaving beers next to my PlayStation the entire time. And also the remote's missing. So
did you check the bathroom?
No, I did not. But I called him up, considering he was the one holding it the entire time. And after a little back and forth, he eventually admits that he had the remote. And at that time, confronted him. And he flat out denied having spilled the beer.
Wow.
But he did also take the remote. So he returned that the next day, which was...
Okay.
First off, we've been friends lifelong. We've known each other since we were babies. And the fact that this is all coming to an end over money is heartbreaking. But usually, whenever we have our barbecue chicken alert COD gameplay nights, we go to my house, anything goes. You can have drinks, you can eat chips, you can chill. But we go to his house, as soon as everyone gets to the door. Take off your shoes, don't eat inside, like put all the drinks on coasters.
Some people have different rules in their homes. Maybe his mother has different rules. There are people that say, please take your shoes off.
However, we were eating chips, and we live in an apartment building. He asked us to eat the chips outside in the hall. Who does that? If you're going to be that OCD about it, don't have people over.
Okay. Well, that's a good point. You made them eat the chips out in the hall?
No, he's making this up.
Okay.
No. So he's being super OCD about everything, and he is just drinking the entire time. He has 2-3 drinks. He's 3 sheets to the wind. It's completely over.
Yes.
So the way that he's describing it as point by point by point, there's no possible way that he could have remembered in that great detail. He was wasted.
Did you take the remote?
I did take the remote. However,
okay. Well,
however,
okay. I just want to know, how does that happen that you take the remote? How do you not know that you're carrying a remote?
he's like everyone, get out, get out, get out, get out. No, nothing. No, I'm sorry, guys. No, nothing. He just immediately kicks us all out. So I have my the PlayStation remote in hand. I go down to my house. I go to sleep, pissed off. Like.
Yeah, but wouldn't you have just, as you're leaving the house, put the remote down? I mean, who walks out of a house with a remote?
I brought it back the next day. When
I know. I'm not accusing you of stealing. I'm just wondering why you would walk out with it.
But he called me up the next day.
He says you placed your beer bottle next to the PlayStation.
It was a cup. And it was completely empty. I drank the beer in it.
No, I mean during the course of the evening, not that one cup. But during you had more than one drink.
Yes.
You all did.
Yes.
Okay. So did you place the cup at any point?
No, I did not place a full cup anywhere near the PlayStation at any point in the evening.
He was putting drinks there the entire night.
Are you claiming that he spilled his drink on your PS5?
Yes, as well as...
Not the remote, nothing else with that, even though it's interesting. You are claiming that your recently purchased PS5 was damaged because he spilled a beer on it.
Correct.
You did not see him do it, though.
No.
No.
But it smelled like beer. He was the only one putting it there. And if you'd like to look at evidence A, where you can clearly see that the PlayStation 5 suffered water damages.
PlayStation 5 damage type liquid. Now, were there other people there at the party?
There were, but none of them were putting their drinks on said table.
Your Honor?
Because they actually respected my house, like some people.
The brand new PlayStation 5, especially the launch title, always has glitches.
I see liquid damage here.
Okay.
I don't believe that.
I am reading the kind of things that go wrong with the PlayStation 5, and you're right, there are a bunch of things. It does crash. There's problems with the hard drive at times, so I get that. But this specific repair job had to do with liquid damage. Based on the evidence that has been presented, I am siding with the plaintiff that the damage to the PS5 was liquid damage. Now, the question is whether you spilled the beer or somebody else did. And you're saying it could have been other people.
I emphatically say that it could have been other people.
First of all, on the emotional damage, I'm dismissing that part. And no offense to you, I know you were upset. I promise you, you are going to survive those 2 weeks without the PS5. You're going to make it. It's, there'll be some tough times. You'll have to get on a hotline and they'll talk you down. No, so I'm not doing the emotional thing. On the 522, I'm going to split it. I'm going to say you guys are part of this group. You were at that party. Damage came to it. There's enough evidence to make it.
You got to be kidding.
He was the only one putting the beer next to
Well,
the
okay,
entire
so
time.
look, I'm not going to totally satisfy you, and I'm not going to totally satisfy you either. $260 for the plaintiff.
The whole situation's been distressing. He's been a longtime friend of mine, but if he can't hold himself accountable, and frankly, he ruined one of the greatest aspects of it, maybe we'll be able to unburn those bridges, but he needs to learn some accountability first.
I am frankly heartbroken by this entire proceeding. I thought that he was my best friend. I thought that we'd be brothers forever, but apparently money means more than friendship.
As far as the case goes, the split decision definitely did not help our relationship. As far as the whole PlayStation, I refuse to admit anything that I didn't do. So he's been frosty, I've been frosty, that's just kind of how it goes. But as far as me, I've been doing good, going to school, trying to live my life, and I just want to thank Judge Jerry for the opportunity we had to solve it. Sometimes it goes your way, sometimes it doesn't. But hey, that's life.
Thanks for watching. Now please approach the bench. The way I look at it, you have two options here. Option A, watch more Judge Jerry. Option B, watch more Jerry Springer. The choice is yours. Now get out of my courtroom. You have more clips to watch. And don't forget to subscribe.